What's up guys, Ryan here. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can potentially double your print-on-demand profits in the near future. Like usual, I'm also going to show you some proof that I'm already doing this. So I mentioned that Amazon merch was closed down on March 25th. I'm sure for those of you that are merch sellers, you're well aware. And I mentioned that you should check out the Printful Amazon integration because it will let you sell apparel. Like normally my stance was, don't sell anything through your Seller Central Amazon account that's in direct competition with Amazon merch, because merch will blow you out of the water if you're selling the same product types that they offer, because they're offering Prime eligible products with faster turnarounds sold by Amazon. Obviously, consumer confidence is at like an all-time high when they see sold by Amazon. But with Amazon merch closed, a massive door opened. And I've done a couple videos talking about why you should sell on Printful Amazon through that integration. I've shown you some of my sales figures starting into April to show you that, I didn't just tell you to do something and not follow my own advice. I went ahead and have been doing that and seeing success. Today, I want to talk about selling on amazon.co.uk right here. So not just amazon.com, but Amazon international markets. And if you're actually going by popularity of international markets, you may actually want to look at amazon.de as your secondary choice. Now, .com should be the priority, but Amazon.de or Germany is I think is still the number 2 biggest Amazon market. So I'm selling on .co.uk because I had already had my seller account there. I had mentioned, if you guys follow my channel from like a year ago, I mentioned that I was doing the Pan-European FBA program where you could open up an additional seller account and send your inventory into a single location in Europe, and they would fulfill it to 5 different countries. Now, I don't recommend anybody do that program. My experience with that program was really poor, and a lot of other people, go do a quick YouTube or Google search to see how other people felt about that program. It's not good, but that doesn't mean you can't sell print-on-demand products through Amazon, Co-UK or DE or Spain, Italy, France. Those are the 5 that the Pan-European program gives you access to. But just understand that each different international marketplace seller account is a different monthly fee. All right. So before I show you the monthly fee, I just wanted to prove to you guys that through, April 9th, through 9 days in the month, and it's really 8 days, 8.5, if you will, I've already done $1,500 of sales on my .co.uk seller account. Now, this is an outlier. I'm having a good month, but still, like, any money is any profit's profit. Like, the whole point of this game is to make as much money as possible passively. So all of these products, like, I could go take a vacation. These products will sit there for sale. When they get a sale, Printful automatically bills my credit card on file. I use Printful Wallet, so it's not like I don't get billed every time, but I do increments of 100. Then they'll start fulfilling the order. Then they ship it out to my customer, and my happy customer receives their product. I get paid by Amazon. What's not to love? It's truly passive outside of the product creation. But here's the thing, like, what is product creation in print on demand? It's just creating a design, which you can outsource that, by the way. In my last video, I talked about how you can outsource, simple things like that to various, websites like Fiverr. You could hire a VA, etc. Check out my last video if you, it was about YouTube, but I still talked about how to hire help if you need it. And it would apply for print on demand. But anyways, it's just about getting a design. Once you have the design, all you have to do then is get it in front of as many people as possible, which an extension of that is as many marketplaces as possible. Now, you can't just say put it on Amazon. I know it's easy to think that, okay, it's on Amazon. It's almost like an umbrella statement. So that means the whole world can buy it. Yes, people from around the world can shop on Amazon.com, but Amazon has localized marketplaces that will not show products from the US. Like if you go to Amazon.in for India, like you don't see United States FBA products there. So it's not that they can't go to Amazon.com and shop there, but it doesn't make sense because then they're paying high shipping prices, shipping delays to get it shipped from over here. That's why they have the local marketplaces, and each new account that you open has a independent fee. So if you open an Amazon.com Seller Central account, $39.99 a month. If you do a .co.uk account, it's £25 sterling a month, which right now, the conversion rate, it's going to cost you about $31.15 a month, which, hey, it's a discount at least. So I'll take that. All right, so another reason to consider doing this is that each additional Printful store that you open that's getting sales, it's bringing you closer to a Printful volume discount. The way this works is your accumulated monthly sales. This is across your single account. So if you have 10 stores, it's going to do the aggregate of all your 10 stores' monthly sales. If you cross the 5,000 a month threshold, you'll get a 5% discount applied to all your sales the following month. So whatever you pay Printful, if it's a $10 base cost t-shirt, then with that 5% volume discount, you'd save 50 cents. So, and again, the more you sell, the higher your potential volume discount may be. All right, so let's get started. What are the steps? Now if I've convinced you to take action and consider doing this, you're ready to get started. What do you need to do? First things first, go to sellercentral.amazon.co.uk, click the register now button. Then click Start Selling. You'll see it says 25 pounds sterling a month, which again is about $31 USD. From there, you got to go through the whole registration process, which is subject to change, by the way. So I'm not planning on showing you the registration process. It's basically fill out the info that's required, hit next, etc. I already have an account, by the way. Amazon doesn't want people having 2 accounts. So if I were to show you and actually hit submit, I'd probably get in some trouble. But if you're looking for a walkthrough of what to do once your Seller Central account is approved, I actually already have a bunch of videos on my channel, and I'll put links in the description to the videos that you need. But many of you guys have already figured out the whole process, and you're selling on Amazon through Printful integration. So well done to you guys. There has been issues lately with Amazon's GTIN exemptions. They did not always used to be this much of a headache. I don't know why they felt the need to complicate things as much as they have recently. No, you do not need brand registry. That's not what you need. I have gotten a lot of questions about that lately. You don't need brand registry, but you may need to actually show them pictures of your branded products, which again, I've got a video walking you through what I suggest to do in that case. If you run into that problem, you can use Printful's sample order functionality. Get 20% off, free shipping, put your brand on some stuff, take pictures, send it to Amazon. You should be good to go. All right, and you might be wondering, what's different selling overseas? Well, I'm talking about .co.uk specifically, since that's the only other international Amazon marketplace that I'm selling via the Printful integration right now. And this is what it looks like when you get an order notification email. If you guys have sold on Amazon, these emails look familiar, except for in this case, it's got a different currency denominated on it. As far as taxes go, or VAT as they call it in the UK, which is honestly one of my least favorite things after being a pan-European FBA seller, because you actually pay it on your gross receipts, not your profit, and you have to pay when your goods arrive on shore. So I got extorted out of some money from the HMRC. I mean, the whole thing is just an absolute nightmare. I'm always tempted to go on a rant about it, but we're going to stay on topic, and I'm not going to do that. Fortunately, you don't have to deal with that by selling FBM products in the United Kingdom through the Printful Amazon integration. You don't have to deal with that because Amazon will collect taxes. But here's the thing. It's one of these double tax situations, similar to what happens if you sell through the Printful Etsy integration with the state level tax based on where your customer lives. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I've done videos on this in the past. You can go dig those up. On Printful side, you'll notice they also are collecting VAT. So you're paying double VAT. Fortunately, if you're just selling normal products like t-shirts, for instance, there's a massive margin built in, or just do the math on your side. Figure out what you need to be charging people to make this work. Because believe it or not, if you're selling something that people want badly enough, they'll buy it. They'll pay a high price. I know it's hard to believe, but trust me. So yeah, you're paying double tax, unfortunately, but at least you don't have to deal with the headache of remitting tax to the HMRC quarterly, which I've had to do in the past. All right, so once you're all set up, what do you do? How do you start pushing products? You've got your GTIN exemption, you've been approved, the sync is working. All you have to do is go through the standard Printful interface. So it starts by clicking your store from the navigation and then just push a new product. Their UI is very easy to use. There's a ton of different products to choose from. Upload your designs, resize them, place them however you want, and then hit push. It will take some time. The amount of time it takes is variable, I know this is kind of a blurry screenshot. I pulled it off one of my old videos, but essentially, if you're wondering when to push a new product because you don't want to get throttled from pushing too many too quickly, my recommendation is to wait for under status where you see suppressed and incomplete. Wait till you don't see any suppressed or any incomplete. Typically, what you'll see is a little caret that's pointing to the right, and when you click it, it'll expand downwards and all of your variations will appear. Nothing should say suppressed or incomplete. When you see that, you're definitely safe to push a new product. As far as time goes, it truly varies based on like Amazon servers. Like there was a period of 2 or 3 months in the fourth quarter of 2019 where pushing new products was so slow, and it dragged into 2020, probably through January. And then all of a sudden, like overnight, it was working lightning quick. So it went from taking like 2 hours to push a single product to taking 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So it's going to be variable. That's why I don't want to set an expectation, because depending on when you watch this video, it could be different. All right, and I just wanted to recommend, if you guys are wondering, like, hey, I want to sell internationally, how do I remit my VAT to the HMRC, the tax agency over there? I used simplyvat.com. My experience was okay at best. Honestly, though, Simply VAT is at least more affordable than some of the other companies that will assist you in figuring out how much you owe and then actually taking care of, I would wire them the money, they would send it. And if you're thinking you'll do it yourself, I consider myself a pretty smart guy. I couldn't figure it out because the website was that bad. So again, yeah, it's a sore subject. And before I leave you guys, hopefully you'll take my advice. You'll get started selling on amazon.co.uk. I just wanted to remind you that, I make 6 figures selling print on demand each year. In 2018, 2019, I did. In 2020, I will. And if you want to learn from me my exact methods that you can just replicate, and again, I'm not promising you the world. It's a simple thing that I preach. More products on more marketplaces equals more money. And I'll show you exactly how I do that, but I don't just sit here slugging away all day. I have streamlined methods and workflows that I will teach you in the course if you're interested. Through the streamlined workflows, there's a lot of automation leveraged so that, I'm not like a slave to my business. I just make the business work for me. Last, guys, a little motivation. If I can do it, I promise you can too. Just come up with a plan. You may not know everything right now, but the best way to learn is through taking action. So please, if you want to learn how to sell on .co.uk, just get started. Go to the website, hit register, hit next, keep hitting next. Once you're approved, integrate with the Printful, with your Printful store, and just keep pushing products. You'll get there. It'll work out. I mean, every product you push is going to sit there forever on Amazon, one of the world's largest online marketplaces. Now, granted, .com is the biggest, but .co.uk, it's up there and it's growing. So just keep the long-term big picture in mind. You're setting your future self up for success, guys, and that's what this is all about. So thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you got any value out of this video, and I'll see you at the next one.
Passive Income School is open. Enroll now at ryansmethod.com. Thank you.